Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the League tutorial and how under-equipped it is. Now, I want to give props to Riot for making a really great game, a game that's very much a part of me now, I guess. That's really weird to say, but it's true. However, when there's new people playing this game, obviously the tutorials to get them to understand the basics and be able to play it moving forward. I just kind of wanted to talk about how either outdated or just inept it is at doing those basic things that a tutorial is supposed to do. Um, so I went and played it. After I watched someone else play it, so there's a couple parts where I just kind of fast forward, I guess, through it to things that I knew that were going to happen. Uh, but I really want to talk about it and just some of and just so you can see. I mean, it's terrible. So let's take a look. So we're loading in. I really like the loading screen. It's really pretty. It's really nice. But this is kind of where the it, where it really starts to show how bad this is at showing you the game. Like right now, you should have the summoner loading screen, just like on every other game, bot game or whatever, to show you the champions that you're up against, and maybe even kind of tell you a little bit about keystones, masteries. I mean, you don't have to touch on it real briefly because it's not something you have to do a lot. Um, Intro, it tells you the objective of the game pretty well. But chances are, if you're playing this game, you heard about it from a friend, you kind of already know a little bit about the objective of the game and how to do it. Granted, if you're loading into this for the first time, you don't have friends that play it that have convinced you into it. Uh, sure, that's fine for a tutorial, I guess. Introduction to your champion, great, whatever. Um, then it kind of goes into basic movement, and basic movement's important. To know fog of war, I guess, is important to know, but being able to move while they explain fog of war, I guess, because if you've played any other game, you have a general idea what the fog of war is. You say fog of war and people automatically understand what you're trying to do. So the fact that you can't even move to your next objective, move forward in the tutorial without them telling you what the fog of war is, even though you probably already know if you've played any games before, um, is pretty important. Another thing right here, even, you get gold for killing those what they call training minions, uh, but they don't explain that you do get gold if you last hit. And granted, you have to last hit, and that's important. Goes over abilities, also important. Uh, it tells you to use your summoner spells willy nilly, and that's kind of more of a strategy, I guess, when you really break it down, get into the game. It's more of a strategic kind of thing. Recalling, that's an important key to know. Knowing where you can heal in the base, also important. Uh, but like, I don't know. I feel like it could be a little better. Maybe shop at the beginning because you're going to want to start the game with items. Like, you start with 500 gold. To be able to utilize that gold is important. Plus, you can't buy anything else, and they give you a thorn mail on Ash. It teaches bad itemization right away. Like, let's buy the wrong items for champions, and it goes over turret aggro. Another good point. So I'm not saying that this tutorial is total crap. There's just a lot of things that they could really do better in this overall. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like as a new player playing this tutorial, I'm not ready to go into a bot game. There's a lot of things I still don't know. I can only level one of my spells, and using different spells is an important part of the game. The Rise is one of the starter champions, which I have grief with because he has so many combos, and like when you only level up one spell in the tutorial, you don't really understand that there can be combos. And when you give literally a combo reliant champion, a combo, like that's how you do damage on Rise, and you just give that to a player just starting after you taught them that they can only level one spell. Obviously they see the other ones there, but you're you're minimizing the importance of some of your other spells. I I don't know. I'm just very upset with this tutorial. If I were a new player, I would never have picked up League if I didn't have friends that I played with. Granted, funny story. I guess now we can talk. Um, when I started with Eric, and it was pretty much he heard it from a friend, and we were gonna try it. We didn't start with the tutorial, so all of it was brand new. But like, I feel like I was better off learning from people that knew better than I was from this tutorial. And to put players in that kind of position is pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. When you put a player in a position where they have to be invited by a friend, I mean, granted, League's at a place right now where that's going to be a main part of people coming in. But I hate this. I hate this so much. You have no idea. Like, Thornmail on Ash, you can't search other items. Like, you don't even have the chance to explore other items in the tutorial. And that's bad. That's so bad. It just pushes you through a very basic part of the game. And yeah, that's what a tutorial is, but there's basic parts of this game that it doesn't cover as well. First of all, you're hitting the Nexus for more damage than your base attack damage, which, whatever, not a big deal. It's something you'll learn is that you do less, but, and this is what really gets me. You can walk into the fountain of the enemy and you don't die. That's kind of a big one for me. Like, if you're gonna win the game and you walk into fountain to whatever get better position on it, uh, you should expect to die. So I'm just really disappointed in this tutorial. I'll share that with you. So yeah, just a short video about my thoughts on the tutorial. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this is enough of a tutorial? Do you think this adequately describes to new players how to play this game? Um, but a shout out because I feel like it's not enough. So if you're a new player and you somehow stumble upon this small ass channel and you have no idea how to play League, you have nothing. I mean, I'm in bronze, which you'll learn is the shit tier of everything, but you have a basic understanding of the game. Um, you know basic things that you should know, and from learning from a tutorial, from a successful tutorial. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's in my about section on my channel. Uh, Other than that, feel free to like, subscribe if you liked this. Again, but I really want to hear your thoughts. I mean, I want this to be more interactive, and I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this because I'm pretty disappointed in it. It's okay. It's a little less than adequate in my opinion. But if you guys think it is, I want to hear it. If you guys agree with me, I also want to hear that to feed my ego, make sure that I'm on the right train of thought because I'm not a game developer. Obviously, I don't know, but I am a player and I know what I want from a tutorial. And if I was learning League, this is not it. Um, Other than that, kind of a very dry subject. I just wanted to cover because this was awful watching another person who has no idea how to play this game go through the tutorial and realize that there's not enough here to learn what's going on in this game. So, like, subscribe if you did. I know another dry topic, but this is for your comments. So, feel free to drop them. I really appreciate that. Maybe even more than like and subscribe. So, dry subject, put it out pretty quickly. I will like it. Let me know. And I will catch you next time.